When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Hokies return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Leaves it with the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Drones. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wants to throw. It's Bauer. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. And the ball is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking the shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Bauer. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
3rd down coming up.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Huffman. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On second down, he'll let it fly. Takes a hit as he fires. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. They're going to run it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bauer. Throws to the back. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. To the air, it's Drones. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And on second down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
cord to help this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left side now. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Virginia Tech 10, Iowa 3.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final point of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Bauer. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Quickly complete. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He wants to pass it on second down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes a connection. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And on first down, they sent the field goal unit onto the field. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Iowa City. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. They'll try the run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Bauer. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. He's right on target. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll throw it on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To throw, it's Bauer. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the Hawkeyes will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll try the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Drones. Unleashes one. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Hokies are on the move. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just let him a little too far. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Hokies have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a pickup of 3 balls at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. Running inside the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. Back to throw, it's Bauer. Getting some heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Hawkeyes in the hurry up.
Brings up second and goal.
He's looking for a man on second down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it fourth and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Back to throw, it's Drones. Back open in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Makes the catch and knocked down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Bauer. The throw. It's caught. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Second down coming up.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dialing up a second down pass play. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.